Welcome back to part 2 of Luxury Armored Vehicles, where we unveil the captivating secrets behind the world's most impenetrable rides. Inkas Armored Mercedes-Maybach S680. The Inkas Armored Maybach S680 is the car for anyone who'd enjoy a seat massage and sip of chilled champagne while under attack from assault rifles. This isn't just a car, it's a palatial fortress on wheels. At first glance, the lavish interior looks like any other high-end Benz, but hidden within the cockpit's touchscreen menus are controls for multiple protective systems, including night vision, smoke screen, strobe lighting, fire suppression, sirens, and an air purification system, so passengers can breathe easy even in the presence of poison gas. This can also be fragranced, and the scent of patchouli, bergamot, and ambergris can be used to diffuse the stress of any risky encounters. Of course, the exterior holds its own secrets too. 360-degree perimeter protection is provided by industry-leading BR6 ballistic armor that's strong enough to withstand high-power rifle ammunition from any angle. The armored doors feature bulletproof overhangs to prevent rounds from breaking through the seams, and the exhaust, radiator, and fuel tank are all reinforced to render them impenetrable to stray bullets. If a quick exit is needed, the 621 horsepower V12 engine, reinforced bumpers, and run-flat tires can handle it with ease. But there's also a roof escape hatch, in case a getaway isn't an option. Undoubtedly, all this protection comes at a price. Depending on the number of upgrades, this could be anywhere from up to $500,000 on top of the $250,000 for the Maybach S680 itself. Qualitycoachwork's Ford Raptor Armored B6. What do you get when you hand over a Ford Raptor to performance engineers Hennessy and then armored vehicle specialists, Qualitycoachworks? This bulletproof Velociraptor, with a supercharged V6 engine pumped to 600 horsepower and electroshock handles to repel any unwanted guests. The passenger compartment is assault rifle-proof and bomb-resistant thanks to a combination of steel plating, high-visibility bulletproof glass, and a composite material called Dyneema. This synthetic fiber is 15 times stronger than steel and 40% stronger than Kevlar, tough enough to earn the Velociraptor its B6 armor rating. Despite the inevitable extra weight of armoring, the $40,000 engine performance enhancements allow the Velociraptor to maintain the 4.2-second acceleration and solid off-road capabilities of the stock Raptor. But in case a getaway isn't an option, this beast also boasts several protective countermeasures, including a barricade-shattering bumper, a sound cannon and sirens, a two-way intercom, underbody bomb sensing, run-flat tires, and strobe lighting. Prices for these extras range between $28,000 to $100,000, bringing the total cost of the Velociraptor to an eye-watering $240,000. RIDA Range Rover. When Moscow-based vehicle armorers RIDA got hold of a Range Rover, they didn't just make it explosion-proof, they also stretched it 39 inches, making this incredible range a top contender in both blast protection and luxury. To earn its B6 Plus armor rating, 7mm steel encases the passenger capsule, and 50mm glass renders all windows impenetrable to steel core bullets and sniper rifle fire. This was particularly important to RIDA, who've redesigned the car with officials and dignitaries in mind. There's even an armored sliding roof hatch with handrails for standing and waving during parades. To keep these high-profile passengers happy, the rear seats fully recline, and the extra legroom provided by stretching the car allows for footrests. Smart screens, tray tables, window blinds, climate control, and real timber paneling also add to the sense of splendor. Finally, the Kevlar run-flat tires ensure that no matter what's thrown at it, this Rover will get its occupants to their destination unharmed. Beckerautodesign Armored Escalade ESV. Beckerautodesigns Escalade is the ultimate mobile office for executives who think they need a little extra protection. It's built from the ground up on a 1-ton Chevrolet Suburban chassis to give it the extra strength needed to support the exterior steel armor and 40mm bulletproof glass. Then, all headlights, fenders, grills, and badging are swapped out to make it impossible to spot this truck's suburban roots. Protection-wise, this armored Escalade scores a relatively low B4+, but that's still good enough to stop handguns and shotguns. It also comes equipped with a few countermeasures, such as strobe lights and a PA system. But what the car lacks in protection, it makes up for in pure comfort and convenience. It's been stretched by 30 inches to allow for a wide opening, extra legroom, and handmade reclining seats with motorized footrests. It also carries its own high-speed Wi-Fi, a 32-inch LCD TV, individual 12-inch monitors with surround sound. Perfect for video conferencing or streaming movies on the go. Extra luxurious touches include a refrigerator, real walnut veneers, and color-changing ambient lights, and all of this will only set you back a cool $475,000. BMC Tulga. Developed by BMC for use by domestic and international security forces, the Tulga 4x4 armored SUV is made for those who are serious about protection. Weighing in at 17,000 pounds, its 250 horsepower four-cylinder engine maxes out at 80 miles per hour. However, while it's going nowhere fast, its independent coil spring suspension with hydraulic absorbers and B6 armor means it's getting there smoothly and safely. What really stands out about the Tulga, though, is the sheer number of protective countermeasures. We're talking night vision, sirens, run-flat tires, fire suppression, self-recovery winch, gun rack, 3 firing ports, even the paintwork's fire-resistant. So, while this luxury armored tank isn't the one for reclining in while sipping champagne, it's a safe choice for personal transportation in high-risk areas. Rezvani Hercules 6x6 Military. Naming your truck after a demigod is a bold move, and it certainly gives the Hercules 6x6 Military a lot to live up to. They claim it's the toughest and most powerful off-road truck on Earth, and yet it's been designed with civilian comfort in mind. But do its stats live up to the hype and $465,000 price tag? Well, power-wise, it's a 6-wheel drive monster propelled by a 1,300 horsepower supercharged V8 engine, which is more than double that of the Velociraptor. And strength-wise, it's another B6 standard, offering protection against high-caliber ammo, assault rifles, and blasts. Even the radiator, battery, and fuel tank are wrapped in Kevlar. And if protective measures are what you're after, Rezvani has chucked in more than most people could even imagine. In addition to the usual lights, sirens, and PA system, the Hercules has gas masks, magnetic deadbolts, thermal and night vision, a first aid and hypothermia kit, electromagnetic pulse protection, electrified door handles, ram bumper, one-touch smokescreen, and even a pepper spray dispenser. No one is getting into this truck unless they're invited. Audi A8 L Security. At first glance, this might look like a standard Audi A8, but hiding under the sleek exterior, there's an additional 1,200 parts, 400 build hours, and 2.5 tons of weight. This is the Audi A8 L Security, and it's essentially a Lux $780,000 bomb shelter on wheels. Everything about this vehicle has been strengthened, even the chassis, which is made using a special blend of armored metal that not only shields against explosives, but also won't trigger metal-detecting mines. In addition to this, the bulletproof windows score an impressive VR9 rating, and the armored body boasts a VR10. That's the highest level of ballistic protection available for a civilian vehicle. Although the extra security makes it incredibly heavy, the 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine kicks out 571 horsepower, which is enough for a 6.3-second acceleration and a top speed of 130 miles per hour, fast enough to get out of most tricky situations. And, of course, there's an extensive list of clever features built in just in case a getaway isn't an option. These include an automatic fire extinguishing system, explosive door hinges to clear an emergency exit in case of blockages, and exterior air quality sensors that activate a closed clean air circulation system in the event of airborne hazards. While this might sound like a journey in the A8 Security would be more similar to that of a tank than a limo, it's definitely been designed with the elite in mind. Not only does the inside feature your usual assortment of heated and massaging seats, drinks chiller, and plush upholstery, it also has built-in flag holders and a rear light mode for keeping motorcades in time. RIDA armored and stretched, Rolls-Royce Cullinan plus 350. For those who desire the opulence of a Royals but the security of bulletproofing, RIDA has stepped up with the armored and stretched Cullinan. Although this beauty will set you back over $750,000 for the car plus armoring, you might think it's worth it when you see inside. Immersive seating offers full reclining and massage. The center console houses a champagne cooler and whiskey decanter, and the Go Anywhere Wi-Fi perfectly complements the two 12-inch screens hidden in each front seat. Everything about it simply oozes grandeur. Of course, all this value needs some top-level protection. This is why RIDA has added 360-degree 4.7mm steel armoring around the cabin, 36mm glass, and explosion-proof doors. This provides B5-level protection, which includes AKM bullets and small hand grenades. BMW i7 protection. The BMW i7 protection stands out as the world's first all-electric armored sedan, which is an impressive feat since this vehicle carries all the weight of VR9 steel and glass armoring. This offers defense against explosives, super high-velocity rifles, and armor-piercing rounds. For added peace of mind, all reinforcing begins on the production line. beginning with a hot-formed steel underbody. There's no retrofitting here and therefore no weaknesses. They've even thought of explosive shielding for the roof to protect against the threat of drone attacks, and of course, there's an automatic fire extinguishing system and clean air supply ready to deploy in the event of an airborne biological attack. In terms of acceleration, the i7 can sprint to 62 miles per hour in 9 seconds thanks to 2 electric motors that generate 544 horsepower, torque of 745 Newton meters, and allow 200 miles per charge. This is a sluggish 4.3 seconds slower than BMW's non-armored version, so while it'll get you out of trouble, it'll be useless in a chase situation. But what the i7 lacks in speed, it makes up for in sheer luxury, and passengers can marvel at the rear seat cinema as they make an admittedly slow getaway. Thanks for watching Most Extreme Innovation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.